The part of antigen that reacts with the immune system is called epitope, idiotope, clone, paratope. The answer is A, epitope. Epitope is nothing but the smallest. It is nothing but the smallest antigenic determinant. Okay, smallest antigenic determinant. The smallest part of an antigen which binds to the antibody, that is the paratope. Okay, so usually we draw antibody at the bottom like this, all right, and at the top of it we draw the antigen. Okay, so let's say, we have got this antibody like this, and it is binding to its antigen. Let me draw the antigen in orange color like this. Okay, so as you can see, the entire antibody is not coming in contact with the entire antigens. This is the antigen, this is the antibody. Okay, so just like, a lock is opened with a specific key only, and the entire lock does not touch the entire key, and the entire key obviously is not going to touch the entire lock. Okay, a part of the lock only comes in contact with one part of the key. So same funda here also. So let's say, this part, the part which is actually the part of the antigen which is actually coming in contact with the antibody is actually this one, which I'm encircling in yellow colors. Okay, so this very portion is what? Epitope. Now epi means what? Epi means upper, on top. So what have I drawn on upper? I mean above, it is the antigen. So remember, epitope is present on the antigen, and at the bottom I have drawn the antibody. Okay, so this part of the antibody somewhere over here. Okay, somewhere over here, let me mark it in a different color. Okay, somewhere over this one, this part which I have encircled in a light green color, this is what? This is nothing but the paratope. Paratope is nothing but the variable region of the antibody. Remember, paratope is nothing but the pocket formed by the VHVL regions, that is the variable part of the heavy chain and the variable part of the light chain. Okay, so the variable part of the heavy chain and the variable part of the light chain both together form a pocket or a groove where actually the antigen sits or binds, and hypervariable region in turn is a smaller part of the VHVL pocket. All right, so antibody I have drawn below. So paratope is present on the antibody. Now para in Hindi means pada hua, or pada hua means lying down, it means below. So remember, epi means upper, at top, or at top I have drawn the antigen. So epitope is there on the antigen, and paratope as at the bottom, that is paratope is a part of the antibody. And also remember guys, this antigen antibody interaction is highly specific. This is known as the specificity of the antigen antibody reaction. The best analogy I can give you for this is the lock and key mechanism. As I just said, a lock can be opened by a specific key only. One key is not going to open all the locks. Similarly, an antibody which has been generated in response to a particular antigen, it is going to bind to only that antigen and not to any and every antigen. Okay, so both of them are very faithful or loyal to each other, the antigen and antibody. All right. And this phrase, specificity of antigen antibody reaction, should not be confused with what is known as isospecificity. What is isospecificity of antibody? Isospecificity of antibody is nothing but the class of antibody which is determined by what? The FC portion. The FC portion. All right. So we have got 5 classes of antibodies depending on 5 types of FC portions. Okay. So that's about this question, guys. Thank you.